joined the team. We've been able to grow and learn together as a team. And it's definitely going to hurt the regen of the Spectre. Back over to top lane where Zai is being gone on again. He does also have a lot of stick charges, but he may not survive. He doesn't actually get ensnared. He's trapped inside the trees right now. It's going to force TNC to really dive underneath his tower if they want to be able to kill him. The anchor smash just means that AU doesn't do any damage until Wave of Terror goes out. AU, knowing that it'd be better for him to just...
I mean, Sumail, especially players like Miracle, for example, is at top. Zai going to get gone on again. He just anchor smashes his way out of this one, and they're going to lay out the stun, but the TPs are coming in, and this was the rotations that we were talking about from mid one.
AU trying to get into the trees, get to healing cell for a little bit, but there is that sleight of fist that actually cancels the healing cell. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're trying to go for a dive onto Cuckoo.
Gonna dagger away. Do they have any sort of banishes there?
They can get the skewer back for the extra distance towards Armel as well. There's going to be the shockwave, and they're just going to go ahead and pop that ultimate from the Spectre. That'll allow him to get away from free. Once again, mid one's going to show up as soon as there's a fight.
They'll respawn, they'll get a kill, and then they'll reset the map. By the time you go for another move, they'll have TPs up. Mid one will just continuously make that move as
he's going to burn down. All of his mana is gone, so this Ember Spirit is definitely dead, and they're going to be able to get the skewer on the Puppy as well. Good read by Armel. That's just some...
Take your game evenly. Don't commit your cores to stuff that you don't want to commit them to.
Oh, Tims. They're just willing to throw down the Serpent Wards right away. He does get a...
I think that OD can often be a slow hero. Like, I agree with Kyle in a way as they commit the Ravage.
Throw down the Ravage with the mouth is timing up nicely, but there is going to be the RP. Gonna skewer him back into the tower. That means he's going to give up his life. The Black Hole immediately grabbing all these heroes with the help of the Eidolons. They're doing a lot of damage to AU. Zai is going to try and get out of here. They commit for the eventual Spirit Kill, almost getting him with the Eidolons. They just need one or two more shots. Not quite enough, and he will be able to healing salve up. Meanwhile, the Tidehunter is still trying to get away, but Gabby does manage to get the ensnare, and now Armel gets free time just to beat on Zai and start racking up that intelligence. Great.
But he makes the decision, like you said, to sacrifice his life to ensure a kill. As Cuckoo getting gone on at bottom again. Nisha diving with the rest of his team. They see no TP come out. That was what the hesitation was.
You're either going to get a fast pick off here or a big team fight. And it looks like it's just going to be the vengeful Spirit Kill unless Armel. Don't do it, man.
And they start this right now.
Zai with the Invis rune. Puppy really wants to force these heroes into a bad position. That's where the Raptor goes. Look, the three-man Black Hole set up with the Ember Spirit jumping in on top. A beautiful team fight, all baited by Captain Puppy. There's no Ravage, there's no Black Hole, but Cuckoo is a bit low, and not all of TNC. Well, now they're going to be here.
They have no way to get into the pit, though.
Get inside the pits if he can. Cuckoo, all right, they start laying out the intelligence. Armel's going to just choke it all up on side. They aren't going to be able to get that Aegis. They also steal Serpent Wards and get their own pair.
Oh,
and then Zai be the Rubik. They're going to mass teleport in to see if they can catch out this Ember Spirit. They're going to drop it and see if they can kill all this mana, and they will be able to get the root out from Gabby. That was very nicely timed. See Zai, get the swap. Stop that TP. Beautifully done. That is 2 cores that are going to be dying here. Secret. The bonus damage on heroes that are pretty stat heavy, like the OG.
Get the root.
They're going to be able to get the roots. No, it's going to be DRP, but still, that may be enough with the BKB flow. The Black Hole's not going to be there in time. Ember Spirit does die, popping the back line, catching the Vengeful Spirit to be able to stop the cancel on the Black Hole, but because the BKB was up on Gabby, they couldn't do enough damage. They're going to be able to kill the supports. Yes, there's going to be the Ravage now. No battle trance, but the hammer drop by Armel. Not enough to finish up any of these heroes. They're going to go for Puppy out of all of them. Zai was super low.
From the side of Secret. And TNC, I mean, they're naturally trying to close that gap. And that's why the cores came in from around.
Oh, they got the telekinesis onto the Ember Spirit. A big pick up on Tims, but they didn't quite have the damage. Now the BKB is going to go off, but they need to be able to save the swap. Gabby's going to be okay. They need to get up to the high ground, though. They're going to lose their Vengeful Spirit. The imprisonment actually, buying a little bit of time. BKB forced to use on Gabby. That's the real tough part. Good advantage for Team Secret. It's mid one's going to be able to chain 2 heroes together. Puppy's on his way to be able to get some follow-up disabled. Zai's here, ready to go with Ravage. He's going to be able to get the 2 of them. The skewer's already gone out, but they're going to try and focus on Gabby. Gabby does have his BKB, ready to go with the battle trance, but again, he doesn't want to have to use that ultimate. Mid one's just going to spend his time. They do get a ward on the high ground, see if they can get a swamp somewhere in. Tim's going to go for the back line. He does manage to spawn out the Spectre. Yapzor, he's going to be able to catch him. The Black Hole goes down, but Armel's outside of it, just beats Yapzor to death, allowing Gabby to be able to escape. They manage to get the shackles on Gabby. Gabby is going to be saved. Gets the battle trance. The Timber goes down, does so much damage to everybody, but they need to be able to save this OD. Gabby does manage to get the ensnare, but does too much damage to himself, and now Gabby is going to come back in. Armel just gets bursted down so quickly. They did so much damage to teams. Yapzor's Enigma, then all the team fight's gone. The big team fight's gone. The Ravage is going to go down here. They're going to get the pick off on the Troll. Gabby, no chance to get off the battle trance, and Team Secret, who smoked up for that one, will immediately go to the high ground, drop the Serpent Wards. And unless they get this pick off of the Ever Spirit, which it looks like they will, the long range hold there from Tim's. And now Nisha's already taken so much damage. Fortunately for Nisha, and he could be right, is if they leave Nisha low, then he doesn't really feel comfortable coming forward and taking a fight. But they do still manage to get that melee barracks. The Hex are going to go down on the OD. They need to save this OD. Where's the swap from AU? It finally goes down, but Puppy still is holding him with the shackles. A secondary swap to use to stop Puppy this time around. Now the RP coming out. Armel actually blinking backwards, though. They're going to skewer these heroes away as they buy back. AU thought they were going to go for this engagement. They are going to try and finish up Nisha's Aegis.
And this is the scariest part about playing against
Nisha got greedy.
He's got the Aegis, though.
There is going to be Armel here. Here comes Tidehunter. He doesn't have the Ravage just yet. They're going to try and take away this first life, but now mid one's here. Gabby's a bit low. He's going to be forced to pop his BKB. That Butterfly is doing so much to save this this damage that's coming out from the OD, and his comes back. Armel blinks away, but now the Haunt coming out from Nisha wants to be able to chase down that OD if possible. He's a little bit scared of putting himself in an awkward position. That mid one himself can do a ton of physical damage, especially if that target is also gushed up. Another tier 3 gonna fall fast. They're gonna try and just get some poke damage on Nisha right now without fully committing too much. They're gonna skewer him back into an awkward position until he gets hexed. Cuckoo didn't react fast enough there with a blink in. Skewer instead just dies. Gonna be forced into the buyback there. Shackles into imprisonment. Well, that's not exactly what you wanted. If they had done a little bit better, if they just had the Vengeful Spirit swap on some of this. A nice Ravage before the BKBs could go down. So much magic damage already done to the OD. Gabby does manage to get off his BKB. The skewer back from Cuckoo actually brings Nisha into a better position to chase down some of these heroes. The RP comes down, but it's not going to save anybody. They don't get any damage down. Ooh, the mouth is going out. They do manage to get the battle trance. There's the Eul Scepter, throw him up in the air a little bit longer. Good play by mid one, delaying out that Troll's damage to keep Yapster alive. And now they've got 3 dead with no buyback, and that's it for TNC. They just could not stop losing team fights against Team Secret.
And they played this passive stop